listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's The Houstons on our own After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's The Houstons on our own After Show.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to bring back Arsenio Hall's applause. Holla! Thanks for doing it. And we are here doing Houstons on our own. This episode is nothing about Simon.
There we go.
And there really was Nathan getting your life and mine. Okay, and too little too late. So it's season 1, episode Quattro. Holla. So what's up, everybody? It's your girl right here, Corrinne Williams. Oh, I was looking at the wrong camera. Sorry. Here's your eye contact. It's me, booze. Y'all can tweet me during the show at Just Saying. That's JUSTSAYIN08. Holla. Get you live. And who else?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ashley Gray. And you can always tweet me. Oh, and I have a new Twitter, so I only have about 3 followers, so make sure that you guys hit me up, and that's Tweet Nina Marie G. So that's TWEETNINAMARIEG as in Gray. So make sure that you hit me up, and we have another
new addition.
Amazing.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hey. Oh, you got some applause,
Look
girl.
at that. I haven't done anything
Look at
yet.
here. Look at here.
Yeah, look at. Oh, look at.
Introduce
Oh,
yourself,
yes.
boo.
I'm Tara Johnson. So happy to be here, and you can also tweet me at TJPath PATHTO2 Passion PASSION.
That was long.
Sexy.
It's like, whew,
That was
passion.
passion fruit.
There you go.
Passion flavor.
Two passion. There we go.
Oh,
we gotta get
too
there.
passion,
We gotta
honey.
get there.
Boom, check out, wow, wow. Any hoodles. So, you know, because we only have a limited amount of time, let's just kick it off and
All
get
right.
right into
Get
it.
into it.
So, the first topic that we should get into is the all-girls trip that Pat arranged for the family to go on. More specifically, she was
To get Bobby Krissy away from that boy.
from Nick
Right.
Oles.
With
I-
the-
Yes.
What is the Nick-itis?
Nick-itis.
Nick-itis?
Yeah.
Girl,
Kinda
she got
thing? Oh.
she got itis.
She got it. She got
crazy.
a bad.
She got a
Dun,
bad.
dun, 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 dun. Hang up
No.
and she called.
She don't have that syndrome. She got crazy right now. Crazy in love.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
so crazy in love.
It's really bad.
It is.
So, Aunt Pat wanted to take her away from him for a little bit, 24 hours, just to get her, you know, closer with the family, around the girls, away from the guy. And
it really didn't happen like
no,
that.
it
Not
did
at all.
not.
35 minutes later,
35 minutes
she
later.
hit him up like, "Oh, honey, I want to see your face."
Hey, babe.
Blank stare. Yeah,
Hey,
hey, babe.
Hey, babe. You
I-
say on the text message, hey, babe.
Yeah. No, and did y'all peep though? His contact name in her phone is husband.
Oh, no, I did not see
Smile
that.
face.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
going to have to hit the DVR on that one. I did not catch that.
Yeah, so just go ahead and rewind. But I mean, it's still going back into last week, you know, was the first 2 episodes. And so the question that I posed to Ashley was, I mean, at 19, is this something that you would do? For me personally, just if my aunt or my mom or, you know, some older lady in my family had, you know, created a trip for me to go on, and it's specifically all girls, I'm not being disrespectful, and I'm not calling any boo to
Right.
come, because I like my life and I know that it will be taken.
Exactly.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Gone.
What y'all think?
I like to breathe. So
Yeah.
but I think
I
I
don't
think
know.
you used the right word, disrespectful. I thought it was just really disrespectful after her aunt made it plainly known to her.
Yes.
Hello.
This is an all-girls weekend. just the girls.
Just the
You
chicas.
asked twice.
Dose.
Can Nick come? And you were told no.
You were told no in Spanish. You were told
Right.
no,
Right.
no in English.
Right.
You were told no in Ebonics, Cantonese.
Right.
And
And then you proceeded to invite him and then say Jesus told you
yeah,
to do
girl, get your life.
it. There you go.
Jesus ain't tell you to do that.
Right.
I'm mad that she done said Jesus told you.
Oh, that's angry face.
Angry face. Bobby Krissy, you know the Lord Jesus did not tell you to bring him on that trip. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
And the fact that, you know, she cannot spend 24 hours. I think, you know what? I kind of, you know, looking at it from an outsider's perspective, of course, because I don't really know what goes on in their relationship, but it's kind of scary
Well,
that
very.
you are that dependent on a man. And I think that was the purpose of the all-girls trip. I think it was more to get Bobby Chris away from him rather than this being, okay, let's get the family together and let's just go have fun. No, they probably all plotted and was like, you know what, we need to get her away from him so she can practice being independent. You know what?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I would have snatched her if I was Aunt Pat.
You would have snatched that wig or
Yes.
that weave.
Oh, there
Whatever
we go.
it is, I would have just. That's what I would have did.
Oh, just we're shaking a neck.
That, yes.
But I think the fact they can't spend 24 hours, 48 hours apart shows that it's not that healthy of a relationship. It goes from being a relationship to almost desperation or some kind of
Yeah.
obsession that
Well-
you can't peel yourself apart.
Exactly. But didn't you find it interesting when Nick was with Uncle Ray and Uncle Gary? And he said, I've been taking care of them. So meaning Whitney and
And-
Bobby
Exactly.
Chris for 7 years. I was
Yeah.
like, first of all, who were you legitimately taking care of? You don't have no zeros. You ain't no hero.
Right.
And you're living in Miss Whitney's house.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So really, she's been taking care of you emotionally, financially,
Absolutely.
you know, physically, like whatever it is, you know, they've been taking care of him. And I'm like, who
Exactly.
do you think you
Yeah.
are?
And that brings us into the topic of a brother to lover.
Oh, brother to lover.
Because, you
Faux
know,
shame.
when they were actually, he wanted to go down there, Bobby Chris asked him to come. So Uncle Gary was like, you know what? I'm going to go down there with you just to make sure that you don't get knocked out, okay?
Absolutely.
Even though I think he secretly wanted to go to see Aunt Pat. He can't stay away from that either.
Yeah, he got
Just saying.
pat-itis.
I love their
Pat-itis.
love.
They are so cute.
I think that they are so cute.
They are.
But one question before you finish,
Mhm.
posing it to both you ladies.
Okay.
Now, viewers' perspective,
Mhm.
didn't y'all think that this was like staged?
Of course.
I was like, get your life.
Of
Oh,
course.
come on. Absolutely.
Yeah. But you know, it was staged, but the emotion and the content was real. It's like even though it was staged, like it's still brother to lover. Like I'm sure Uncle Gary wanted to get that address. Like, excuse me. Now, are you in this for the money, which came up,
Right, that did.
or are you in this for love? When did this start? Because obviously nobody saw this coming. He like, you know what? I'm talking about Nicholas. You know what? You know what? I mean, everybody saw this coming. No, boo-boo, we didn't.
Ashley is a hot mess. What do you think,
I'm just
Tara?
saying.
I mean, I 100% thought it was staged.
Yeah.
Everything from the empty refrigerator.
Girl, get to your life.
Not even baking soda.
I was
girl.
like, even in my
The
refrigerator, I
fridge.
have condiments.
Right.
I don't cook.
Can we
I
get some
have
mustard?
There's
Look, I
nothing
have
in the
mustard
refrigerator.
and Sweet Baby Ray's in there, and an old block of cheese. It's old. I probably need to throw it out. I got fungus and stuff. Anyways, back to the Houstons. What were you saying?
But it was completely staged just to give a segue to say, oh, well, Krissy's going to call.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she wants us to come down. And then
Mhm.
for the two of them to say,
Yeah.
well, we don't want you to go alone because Pat's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Which
Really?
I thought Pat was going to kill.
Yeah.
The question and the problem that I'm having with watching this, and you know, I am a fan of the show. Holla, that's why I'm doing this. But it's just like the question that lingers in my head is at 19, you mean to tell me that none of your elders in your family have that much control over you? And I guess control might be the wrong word, but it's just like you don't respect them enough to adhere to what it is that they're saying, because she literally walks all over them.
Absolutely.
And Nick being the outsider, excuse me, first of all, you're not going to be cussing in front of Uncle Gary. Second, you're not going to be getting smart with Uncle Ray either.
The thing you have to realize, though, is that who raised them? You know, like, are they spoiled? Because you know how spoiled kids are.
Clearly she
I'm
is.
not a teacher.
And she
But,
is.
I mean, because I'm the baby of 5, and I know that I'm spoiled, and I like to have my way. So you have to think of it from that perspective. Like, okay, they're being disrespectful, which I never would be, but were they allowed to get away with that all of their lives?
What do you think, Tara?
I do. I think Ashley's right. I think this is just evidence of what's been going on their entire lives. And I think it's a product of, you know, a lack of focus, because I don't see anybody going to work.
Get your life.
I don't see anybody going to work, anyone being pressed about filling out applications.
What?
So lack of focus mixed with the abundance of resources, this is what you get.
Exactly. And they did mention that Bobby Chris does not have a relationship with her father. So that goes back to how was she raised. You know, she doesn't have that emotional connection with her father. So, of course, a woman, we all love to be daddy's girls.
Absolutely.
And if we're not daddy's girls, we probably crazy
We're
and
anyone's
acting a
girls.
plum fool.
Well, we're going to be anyone's girls.
Exactly.
Hence,
Hello.
that's why she's Nick's
Give me some of
girl.
that. Give me some of
Well,
that.
here's the
I do
thing,
what I can.
though.
I do what I can.
It's been, for years, she hasn't been Bobby's girl. Because Bobby has been busy. Get in, out, pop, 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 with all these other chicks.
Yeah,
that's why he has
true.
all these other babies. I mean, all these other babies. Okay, he just has a new one too.
Yeah, he
Bobby,
did.
get your life. Can you reach out to Bobby Chris? Like, what's good?
So that's probably why she's clinging on, because she wants that male attention that she's not getting from her father. And honestly, that's how some females are.
Really?
When they don't get that emotional connection with their father, then they look for it. They look for that absence. So that's what I think she's doing. She's clinging on to him, and you know, she's known him all of her life. And not saying that it's right, not saying that it's wrong. However, I don't think that it's a positive relationship that Bobby Chris and Nicholas has.
So you don't think it's a positive relationship in terms of
everything?
Oh, everything.
Well, I don't think it's authentic. I think he is the only piece of normalcy that she has, because they lived in that house together with Whitney Houston.
And they still live in that.
And they
still live in that
my
house.
question is, who pays the mortgage? But I digress. I just want to know.
Girl,
I'm
backhand,
just asking
it's your life.
questions.
You already know.
I'm just asking
And
questions.
maybe the house was already paid in full.
Maybe.
Hey,
Maybe,
it's
but then-
it's Whitney. It's
But
Whitney.
we have utility bills. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
But I think that's just the only piece of normalcy that she has right now. So she's clinging on to it.
Of
So I don't think
course.
it's real.
But you guys say normalcy, like her extended family. She has Auntie Pat. She has Uncle Gary, Uncle Ray. She has Grandma Sissy. She has extended cousins.
But they didn't let her.
She has friends.
That's true. But they didn't let her, grab a glass of champagne. Her mother did.
It's very
Low key Pat did though.
Well,
she probably was like, girl, you know these cameras is right here. Get your life. Hurry up and sip this. I'm going to tell them it is cider.
Go to the
It is
bathroom.
cider. Girl, this is cider. Martinelli cider.
well, I don't think anyone tells her no. So I don't
I
disagree
don't
with
think
you.
Well,
so.
clearly, because like last week, I said she was raised solely by her mother. So
And
you know,
that's
this
the
is
thing.
Whitney's only child.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, Whitney, she was a jet setter. Like you know, she's a star.
Absolutely.
You know,
a fabulous
a
star.
fabulous star. Hey, may she rest in peace, honey. I just had a quickening in my spirit. But you know, so I think that she was, of course, privy to things that you know I am just now finding about as a grown woman.
Absolutely.
You know.
Exactly. And one thing that I would like to point out, it's kind of off topic, but Nick, when they were driving down to visit the girls, he was saying that, oh, him and Bobby Chris, they don't mess around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Lies.org.
Lies told on reality T to the V. They don't mess around. Boy, I'm going to sit back.
Because I know what an infatuation is.
I'm just like, well,
Been
what are
there.
you doing in that? You two are playing house. You're living in a house
Hey.
together. There's no adult there. I mean, you know, the Christian in me wants to believe
Ooh.
that nothing's
She said
going
the
down.
Christian.
Hallelujah.
Wants to believe nothing's going down, but
It's going down. Meet
There we
me
go.
in the house.
It's going down. Ow, 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 down, down. Like, really? It is
That's
going
fair.
down. But let's kick it with the iTunes. Somebody hit that.
Okay, so everybody, iTunes. We absolutely love to hear your feedback. Check us out on iTunes. Rate, comment, and share. If you have any feedback whatsoever, if you like us, if you love us, or if you hate us, let us know. We'll
Hey.
definitely, even if you hate us, because
Okay.
I love to hate us, baby. So just rate, comment, and share. We absolutely love to hear from you guys.
5 stars.
5 star. Oh,
She asked for the hate. I say 5 stars.
5.
Cinco.
5.
There you go.
Not 1, not 2, not 3,
No.
but 5.
Cinco.
Yay.
Yeah. But I just, Nick. And the thing is, like, I don't really know what the purpose was for Gary to even ask that question, because I'm like, dude, you already know that they are
Right.
fornicating.
Mm.
What did he ask, or did he just simply say? Did
I
he
think
ask
he
the question?
posed it
Because
as
I
a
know they were just
question.
like, okay, all right. Then I don't have. I try to be that person.
Yeah.
You know, to
I
give the
don't.
other side.
No, I'm just gonna keep it real. But okay, so what do you guys think when Uncle Ray asked the question to Nick? And the question was, so Nick, what is your definition of a man? And then Nick pops off and gets smart.
Yes, he did.
And he was like, well, what's your definition of a man?
Yeah.
If that was my Uncle Ray, my uncle Corrinne Williams' Uncle Ray would have pulled over and said, unlock, get out, and you can walk to wherever Simon is.
Yeah.
Holla, get your life.
Yeah.
That's right, Rissa.
There we
Hell
go.
to the no.
There we go.
I think that it has a lot to do with how he was raised. And even though he's being disrespectful, it's a reflection of whoever raised him, because anyone who's raised properly absolutely will not disrespect their elders. I mean, we're taught not to disrespect your elders. And I feel like it was very disrespectful how he, talked back, got smart. He should have got smacked, because I would have got smacked through the windshield.
Holler.
And then my uncle would have came and picked me up and then checked me. It ain't no get out and walk.
Because
It's
who gonna
all
check me, boo?
exactly. Who gonna check? That's what he
Oh.
said. He was sitting in the back like, who gonna check me, boo?
Who gonna check me, boo?
Oh, Uncle Ray should have checked him.
Uncle Ray, why didn't you check Nick?
Yeah.
What do you think, Tara?
Uncle Ray could have checked him without even slowing down. The hand would have gone to the back of
It
the
could have
car.
reached because he's tall.
Right, without even slowing the car down.
It's all a good, like, one good pimp stroke. One good, like, clack,
But
clack.
I think that's what they
Get
no
back in
offense,
check.
I think
Clap,
that's
clap.
what they both need. I think they both need to understand the power of no. Because
Yeah.
no one on these entire 3-4 episodes has told either one of them flat up no and meant it.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, how can you tell Bobby Chris no when she's like, well, I have my own coins.
Yeah.
I've got zeros.
Speaking of coins and zeros
Coins?
and money, let's talk about this her that we saw this episode.
And for those of you who don't know what her is, it's hair. Hair.
yes.
Hair.
And you know what? For them to have all these coins and all these zeros, ain't nobody looking like no hero.
Ooh. Tata. Girl, no. I mean, are you talking about...
attitude?
Oh, boom
Oh,
with that
there we
attitude.
go.
Boom with that attitude. That attitude. Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh, I'm loving these ladies.
are
You have to know.
are
You
you
just have
talking
to know.
about the mere fact that everybody on the bus, all of the women, like, I don't even know where to begin. Lace front. Sandy came to Atlanta like months prior and was snatching wigs, honey, and snatching weaves, and was like, they are never going to be right in Atlanta.
It was a hot to the mess.
But that's
Uh-huh,
not
too.
true. I'm from Athens, Georgia.
Well, get your
which
life.
I fly
Get it,
into
Georgia
Atlanta
Peach.
in order to get home. And I've seen many a nice hair.
Well, not on this episode,
Well,
you didn't.
Well, you know.
And they live in Atlanta.
They do.
Did you
They
see
do.
that invisible part? It looked like a river.
That's
A river.
a river of flowing water.
Yes.
Hey, glory. Girl, I don't know, but I was really disappointed. I was just, maybe they just missed their appointment. Or maybe they didn't know they were going to be filmed, like, because sometimes your friends could set you up for failure.
They were going to wait until after the trip. Because St. Simon, by the water, they were going to swim.
Okay.
Is it beautiful, this St. Simon?
It is. It really is.
Oh.
Beaches, golf courses. It really is a nice place. So if you don't want to get your hair done before, see, again, I'm trying to be that person.
But you're going to be on TV.
All right.
I'm about to
I
be
can't
looking.
cover it all.
And one of the one of our viewers on YouTube said that he was like, why are their weaves so bad? And he was like, those edges. I was like, I can't even comment.
We gotta get them some grease or something.
Girl, no.
Maybe something.
Just some wig recommendations.
Prayer.
Come to LA.
You know what? We just gonna pray.
Hey, glory. So anyways.
Hey, Jesus works in mysterious ways.
Yes.
Next week, it's going to be Bob.
So, okay, let's get back into it. So, what do you guys think? And this is the last thing that I'm going to bring up because, of course, we are running out of time.
TikTok. Oh, my gosh.
It's going fast.
TikTok.
So, when Gary, Uncle Ray, and Nick were all in the dining area, and Nick comes in with this attitude, like no one can ask him questions. Nick, you need to man up. You need to get it together. If you're going to be dating Bobby Chris, you need to be answering these questions without the chips and salsa on these shoulders. I'm just saying. What do y'all think?
Saying, it's true.
No, it's 100% true. When they said to him, have you called Bobby? And his response was, I have to call somebody who hasn't talked to their daughter. And I'm like, two wrongs don't make a right. If you are a man, you man up. You do what you're supposed to do. If the man doesn't respond, then you can't control that. But you do the right thing by the woman you supposedly love, who you want to marry.
The key word in what you said was if. IF.
There you go.
Get your life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck.
So, what are our predictions for next week?
We're just going to drive it on in. I'll start with Miss Tara.
Goodness. Well.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV
predictions. I see Bobby Christina still up under Nick, not letting him breathe, or they just saying, I predict, hey, babe, 50 times.
This is the remix prediction,
right?
y'all.
Hey, babe, 50 times.
50 times.
Unfortunately, I think Aunt Pat is going to continue to try to get her into something. She needs something. Some acting, singing, something, but I also predict that Bobby Christina is still going to blow it off.
I really don't have any predictions because, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I predict great lace fronts in the near future. And I predict that we're going to see Sissy again. I can't wait to see her. I love old black women. And I guess we're getting kicked on out.
Girl, shout it out.
So anyways, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Continue to rate and comment. Give us 5 stars. Download this. Subscribe for free. It's free, y'all.
Yes.
Get your life. Follow me on Twitter. I am at Just Sayin. That's JUSTSAYIN08. And you can follow me now on Instagram. I'm new to the game.
All right.
I have like 6 pictures. And I'm Just Sayin 1908. Holla.
Awesome. And guys, it was an amazing show. Thank you for tuning in. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at TweetNinaMarieG. That's TweetNina. G, as in gray. And I only have about 3 followers, so make sure that you follow me. Team follow back. Hello. And you can always hit me up on Instagram, and that's Nina Marie Gray. And, you know, share your pictures. I'll share mine. We look at each other's. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Go ahead.
I had so much fun with these 2 lovely ladies. Yay. Thank you for letting me join you. As always, I'm Tara Johnson. So much fun to be with you. Hit me up on Twitter, TJ Path to Passion, TJ PATHTOPASSION, and I am on Instagram, but I don't remember what my name is right now. So if you hit me up on Twitter, then I'll let you know.
There you go.
There we go.
And follow us on Facebook too.
Please.
Yeah.
We need people.
And we out.
Deuces. Whoa.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.